Good Friday morning, Mount Olive family, friends of Mount Olive, all you who take your time to tune in and watch these devotions, not just mine, but all the guys. We do appreciate it. We're just hoping and praying that these devotions will help you in your walk with the Lord. We'll try to share my screen with you here. Move stuff out of the way a little bit here. So the good news, Mark 16, 1 through 9, Pastor TJ took his Easter message from this chapter in Mark 16, verses 1 through 9. And this is the account of the women going to the tomb of Jesus to anoint his body. Now, I'm going to use two verses for my devotions, and that's Mark 6 and 7. And he, being the angel, saith unto them, the women, be not affrighted. Ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. Behold the place where they laid him. Verse 7 says, but go your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall ye see him as he said unto you. Notice to underline Peter. The angel, he told the women to go and tell Jesus' disciples and Peter that Jesus was alive. Well, why did the angel say it this way? Was Peter no longer a disciple when he said, Jesus, go tell Jesus' disciples and Peter? This Peter, he was the one who told Jesus he would die for him. This Peter was the one who defended Jesus when they came to arrest him by cutting off the ear of one of the guards. And this Peter who followed after Jesus when he was arrested, but then denied knowing him when he was confronted by those in the crowd. And this same Peter who even cursed when he was accused the third time of knowing Jesus. The Bible doesn't say, but my thoughts are that at this point in his life, he probably didn't feel like a disciple. He had denied his master and savior not once, but three times. And Jesus had told Peter that he would deny him, but Peter didn't believe him. Even after being told that Jesus was alive, Peter and John, they ran to the tomb. But notice it was John who went into the tomb and found the grave clothes empty. I think, and this is just me, I think that Peter didn't feel worthy to enter the tomb of his Savior, of Jesus. He just didn't feel worthy. John, he ran right in because John was right there when they crucified him. But Peter, he felt unworthy. He felt ashamed. He felt broken. He felt failure. Peter felt things that we feel. We feel unworthy. We feel ashamed. We feel broken, and we feel failure. But look at verse 7 again. He said, but go your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he goeth before you into Galilee. There ye shall see him as he saith unto you. The angel's message was to the disciples, but it was also to Peter. It's a message of grace and forgiveness. Jesus knew what Peter was going to do before Peter knew what he was going to do, but Jesus was still offering Peter grace. It was like Jesus was saying, tell Peter I still love him. Tell Peter I still want him to be my disciple and spread the good news of the gospel. And Jesus is telling us the same thing today. He is offering us grace and forgiveness. Jesus is alive. He defeated death, hell, and the grave. He became our scapegoat, and he paid our sin debt that we could not pay. And that is the good news. I hope that you enjoyed this devotion. A little short, but try to get right to the point. We're all like Peter. We all have done things we wish we hadn't done, and we've all felt the shame of those things. But just as Jesus as the angel told the women to tell Peter, Peter was going to knew that I feel in my heart anyway that when he did, he knew that everything was going to be all right. He had messed up, but Jesus was there to forgive him. We mess up, Jesus is there to forgive us, and then that's great news, the good news that we all need to hear. Look forward to seeing each one of you Sunday, hopefully, maybe, and you be much in prayer for my wife Teresa. Still went to UVA, and had a stress test done last Monday, but didn't get to see the doctor because the doctor fell and broke her ankle. Needed surgery on Wednesday evening. We were supposed to see her on Thursday. But continue to pray for her that God will continue to touch her and that they'll find a solution to what's going on if God doesn't cure from it before they do. And that's what we're praying for. Thank you, each one of you.